Welcome to City Skylines and the city of Las Vegas. And in this Let's Play, we are looking at the new Industries DLC that was released at the end of October 2018, if you're watching this in the future. And so far, we've made pretty good progress. The city's now pushing towards 46,000. We've made plenty of cash. But the real focus is the specialised industry areas, and we might as well go from top to bottom. This is our primary ore extraction area, which is doing quite well, but the main problem we're having at the moment is we're having to import goods, and it seems like these areas are getting exhausted. So here, this is down to 192 units per cycle or week. This is down to 96 units per week. And if I show you the area here, the actual resources, you can see that all processing options have been reduced dramatically. You can see in this area now, so it goes to show that resources do get exhausted. Now, I did have a concern about this because ore and oil always seem to suffer from this. Farming and forestry, which are my two areas down here, normally do pretty well. I mean, the forestry here is running there. We are importing a little bit of goods, but nothing major, and we could introduce some more areas here. And of course the farming is quite well up here. If I come up here and find the farming, where are you? Up ranch. We're getting a pretty good food production here. It could probably do a little bit of a shove to take it to the next level, which would be level 5. Could probably put down a little bit of food production up here. I mean, we could use farming maintenance, but I can't see any reason why we can't just put in a small crop field there, and maybe a small field there. Potatoes there and oranges there, and that should push this up to level 5. And the reason I'm pushing to get these up to the highest possible level is because, unlike other releases where we got here, there are no specialist buildings for this DLC. The specialist buildings are actually tucked away here, which are the factories, and we've still got this factory to place here, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4 to unlock, 5 to unlock. You can see these need the highest level, so that's for level 5 industry, that's level 5 farming, that's level 4 ore producing, and this is level 4 oil industry. What's this? Yeah, that's level 4 oil industry. I think that's about it through here. Got this one to place, but the other problem I got at the moment is I'm having a bit of a plastic shortage, I think. Yeah, although that's actually worked through a bit. And they were showing some plastic shortage. Yeah, I think this one is showing a plastic shortage. So I think I need to jack up the production in the oil field. We need to push this up to a level 4 anyway. And at the moment we're producing it, but you can see the plastic shortage there. And I think what to do is push this out like this. And I think if we get in a small pump of petrochemical plant that produces sludge, we can put in a couple more of, and of course they're going to show straight away that we've got a shortage. My oil storage is also a little bit low, so yeah, that's crude oil. That's a cavern. That's an oil industry storage capability. A really large crude oil farm. Can do on this corner. Pushing some there. And could also here. Push out here. What's the resources like? This area. Yeah, I mean we could put this is production here. Large oil pump. And what to do right out here. this is like a multi-field pump here. Back through. Develop our oil field out. Oh, and we've now reached the pine ore extractions site. Has reached level 4. We've now unlocked car factory, ore industry maintenance building, fiberglass plant, ore storage, large underground mine. We've got plenty. Hopefully these will start producing the plastics and the oil, keep this area going. We're losing a little bit of population, so we need to start working on this area here, but also we're going to get over. And well, I've got my secondary processing area here. And you can see again, this area is starting to exhaust itself incredibly quickly. So let's have a quick look at what resource-wise. When we got a large resource area here, maybe building a roundabout here wasn't such a good idea. Got resources over here. But I suppose what I really do need to do is develop this area. I mean, I've got an extra tile. Could open up that, but I would like to open up this way here. Yeah, oh, I've got this open. I've actually got this tile here. I thought I'd had an extra tile. Could open up this area here. That's going to cost us 15,000. Okay, well, I think we're going to go with that. That means now push this ore processing area out a little bit. So not that much in the way of ore here, that's the problem. I suppose we can just keep pushing roads out. I think if something like this up over the hill. I mean, the main function of this area is to unlock the level 5 buildings. I mean, it may seem a bit mercenary, but that's the way it's got to be sometimes. And yeah, we haven't got the large mining area. Industry maintenance building. I think what we're going to have to do is push this out a little first. Out that. See the smudges for processing. Fine. So we got up here sand storage, rotary kiln plant, a fiberglass plant. Okay, we've got lots of stuff here to build. Okay, well, yeah. Put a large, and of course they slope too steep. Just put a, that's like a big brother for this one, and that's going to produce 3,000. You have to come out here, 40, and put you across that, and push this out like that. I think we could probably use a barracks. I think we can. We don't actually have an ore industry maintenance building here, so I think that should connect that through. And yeah, and an ore industry barracks there. Storage facilities. Got here, you can fill up as well. Maybe we can get in storage capability as well. Here, ore storage, ore industry storage. Wow, that's big as well. I think this is one of the issues with the buildings. They are a little bit on the big side, but I think that should hold this area together. As I say, the sole purpose is to push this up to level 5. It's going quite well. I mean, we've got loads of production here, and we're pushing towards 800, and I think that's going to be looking good. Let's just get down here and have a look at the so we're now pushing through the plastics. That's doing really well. And just a quick check of our farming area. Yep, this is building up. Still a little bit short, but I really want to just check our storage areas. Full up. We're full up, so we could probably do with some more storage here. Get to thing here. I think maybe put the thing on here like that. Put a little bit of traffic jam here now. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. I think we need to spread these about a bit. That was a little bit of a mistake. Just the concentration away a little bit, and just put one up there. Maybe I should have put some bigger storage in. We'll just leave the 3 there. That should make life look a little bit better. Not sure why we got pollution here. I wonder if it's coming from batteries. Okay. But our population is suffering, so I do need to jack up our population a little bit, put a bit of focus onto this area here. And what I want to do over here is, and I think what we're going to do is come out a bit like that. Should I put, I think we're going to stick with my normal roads here. This is going to be quite busy. I think we'll just push through here. I must admit, I do like my roads like this. They're pretty efficient their own way. And just like that. And you can see the population's dropping, so maybe we can compromise a little bit. And what I'm thinking, guys, is a commercial. Let's mark this out. Well, I don't need to mark it out. Well, I'm gonna mark it out a little bit anyway. So what I'm thinking is a combination of residential and commercial here. But what I want is leisure commercial on this side, and then on this side I want some. Or this will be another ordinary commercial area, which could then spread down over here. Let's just mark this out there, and we can make this self-sufficient buildings. And here we're just gonna have the local organic produce here. It's gonna run a little bit like that, and then is come here, and I think if we start about here and run down towards the beach a little bit like this, and I think just run this down like this. Yeah, sorry, it's going to be a bit gridded, but I don't really want to spend too much time on this. Yes, I have to. I do want to really work on the industries. Just like that. And I think we're this side of the road. I think here I have a band of offices that will keep this area separate, and we don't have that long before they work out that they've got no water, in here pretty quickly. Yep. So there we are. And I think we can just come barrel it straight across like this. Just a bit wonky, but we'll be okay, guys. That area now connected over, got no power, but that's okay because we can use the usual park dodge. Put a park here, a park about there. Actually, that might connect through. Yep, that's already connected through. So, yeah, cannot build on water. Okay. I think we're going to start with some low density commercial here. Then we're going to put a high density commercial behind that, like that. This is a leisure area, so the buildings that get built up are slightly different than the buildings you would get if you're like just a single normal commercial or high density residential, and obviously get even more demand at the moment. So like that. I think actually that can come through here. I think that can like that and like that. Gonna this area here, and of course we're probably going to have a bit of a beachfront here. I think what I might do, then we're right down on the beachfront here, is train, boats and planes. I think, oh, that's going to hit. Okay, maybe. I think what we'll do is whack that in there like that, and I think what we can do is just bring out a 2-lane road. I think we'll get a little bit I think what we'll do is about like that, and zone this in, like, don't want that. That can come in like that. I think what we will do is just go pause this a little bit and got here about here. I think it doesn't have to be precise. I think if we put in 180 round about here, yes, and it's going to this. We can then bring this through. Come through to about there like that. That can hook onto there like that. And I think here we can just kind of freebase a little bit, although I'd rather have the traffic flow through here quite easily. Sorry about this, guys. I think that can down like that. I think blow up to about there. Like that. That can reverse. I think what we'll do is shove another smaller roundabout in here. Go for further down than that, and go for a 40 here. That. Connect that through like that. Nope. Should make the contact through here. Like that. Back to there like that. And we're going to stick out this area here like that. Stick out that and that. And okay, need to draw this a little bit. And just gonna come around like that. And that can come in like that. That will give us the connection through to here. I think just walk in like that. And I think we can connect that to there for the moment. That will give us our new area of interest here. That could go. And I think we're going to need a metro public transport system connected through here. Okay. Metro system. For the moment we've got this area here. Could put in metro system there. Just let me just chuck a road in across here like this. I think if we come out here like straight road, can't actually do anything, but can do is bring a road through here like that, and maybe we'll just connect it like that. There'll be a little bit of kink in it, but so what. And I think if we put a metro system in about there, offices are zoning, yep. But that's going to make a little bit of noise. Put that there. And I think if we got a road here, I want it fairly close to the water so that we can put some features. Not water, for things like a jet ski place, restaurant over the water, things like that can come in here. I know you shouldn't really put a metro system next to the water, but who cares? I'm sure they put floodgates in. I mean, London Underground actually has floodgates on stations close to the river, so that should the river flood, things will be okay. Ah, that's going to give me a problem. Okay, we're going to have to hook this out. Going to have to move you. Back to about there. I think you come off here. You can go down and again, and then you're going to have to come up one. Well, I think we just connect through like that. We've now got a metro system that connects all this together. Should allow people to move down into this area. Yeah. Go back the other way, like that, and that will start to pull people into this area. Right, we've still got a bit of demand for potential. Go like that. I think you just put in a bit like this here. Oh. Now we can put one of these down. That will drive up here. Actually, what education like? Education's getting a little bit low. Wow. I think what we can do, put one of the new schools here, like that. And if we connect here, that will bring. We can bring this through here. That will draw residents down here to this metro station. And maybe we're that area there. That will get this area driving along quite nicely. And I think what I need to do now is get some water features here, just to make people want to live here. Push the price up a little bit. I think it's in parks here. Where is it? Terror. There we are. Get a few of these here. That would create a little bit of a beachfront type effect here. I think what we'll do is put a little bit this here. Oops, problem. Goes without saying that I'll just cover that through there, and I'm gonna put a little smidge of to create this recreational area here, because that is that's the school, isn't it? So put a little bit more area here. Not quite so. And that would be our leisure area here, like that. Getting quite a lot of demand for residential. Maybe it's time to come. Maybe I've pushed things a little bit. I need to. I think we're going to push the residential area over to here a bit. I think. And push this back a little bit, and can come in. Sorry about the rock. Don't want to get too close to the railway station. And I think for the purposes of this, and I think we in a whole raft of. Wow, that exploded very quickly. And I think what we can do is that to here. You've got demand for industry, so I come this way. This. Can create a sound barrier through here like that. Actually, that's a bit of a fail, guys. Sorry for putting you to some inconvenience. Shouldn't be next to a metro station. That's noisy. Let's expand out this way. I think come out this way now. And I think that's enough to get the city up and running. Probably don't have enough customers here, but that may develop over time. I think bring you up that. Take out that area there. fix that. Right, I'm aware that I've probably dedicated the whole of this video to building up an area here. This is a potential problem area, but I think we can fix that by, I think if we put a spur in to about there and convert that to two-way road. Now we'll leave that as one way for the moment. That will mean that goods coming in here can be fed into this area here, and you could probably do something. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by that area there, and what I'm going to do is just check out my ore processing. This is a little bit behind the pace, and these are operating normally. I think what we probably do the processing is we put in another workers cap here. So we've got a bit of a garbage problem here. Keep an eye on that. Talking of garbage, how can I garbage disposal? This area here, I mean, it's probably going to cover quite well, but I think it probably won't do any harm. Put another one of these in up here, just to ensure this area is well supplied, and of course we're going to need police and fire. I think we will put you there and there. Drive this area up and get back over here and check the street. How are you doing? Yeah, you're stuck at about 399, so we do some more development over here. Production, like, got plenty of oil. I think we no petroleum now, by the look of that. I think we need some petroleum production over here. Got petrochemical plants, and that's a little sludge. Okay, let's make some more. We'll get a couple of these in. Yeah, you've got lots of surplus, so if we start getting some petroleum production going here, that will this area up a little bit. And the other thing I also want to look at in this part is, the wood here. This has not exactly been the roaring success I was hoping for. Got plenty of entertainment, if we're just not getting the visitors. I think maybe jazz this up a little bit with a novelty or something. Aircraft, what will we get here? Blimp depot. Big, isn't it? How can I put a blimp depot? Blimp depot itself doesn't really need to be anywhere. To put that so that we can then put in a blimp station. Something like that. Oh, oops, that's going to make noise. Have something like that. So we've got blimp depot there. And wow, everything's a bit crowded now. I think this is one of the problems you get with the city. Can we make our industrial area into tourist zone? Put that smack bang in the middle of Walnut Park, but I don't think Walnut Park would appreciate it. I think, well, we got a blimp depot sign there. I'd love to get one in here. Check for the zoning. Okay. Got a blimp park there. Where I can get something in the middle here like this. I mean, it's not going to massively increase the population movement, but it'd be a novelty. And I think we can that there. I think we can get to there, and of course one thing we've got to do is actually connect it to there. And up to here. The blimps are a little bit more tetchy when it comes to putting the connections in. Be a little bit more careful, guys. That can come back. A little bit of a circuitry system here. And what should happen now? Here goes the first of our blimps. I mean, to be honest, blimps aren't particularly that practical. They don't carry that number of people, but they're fun to have over the city if nothing else. And I think the other thing I can probably do, yeah, where can I find it? We got here. It's the blimp line. Okay. Like it's separated out. Don't need cable cars. Got our blimps now flying across the city. Got growing demand again for residential. The city's grown incredibly quickly actually. And keep upgrade that. Down some more residential through there. I mean, I can fill in these areas as well. I think just to wind this video up, guys, I keep getting distracted, which I apologise for. I think we can look at maybe putting down another specialty. We've got a toy factory here, which is paper, wood and plastic. Got here, this is a car factory, animal products, plastics. Wow, I know how big this is going to be. Wow, this is huge. The sound footprint is particularly that big. I think that's probably going to be the best place to put this. Then we can put a road through to connect to here. I think put a road through to here like that. Can connect like that next to the car plant, and it's flashing water. And how did I own that, shouldn't I? Oops. This is, and congratulations, Cherry Refining and now reached level 4. We've now got waste oil reform for. We've now got waste oil refining plant, large oil rig, oil industry maintenance building, large crude oil tank farm, and a petroleum refinery. Thank you. Get there. I think what will come up. The come in. I think we just have to compensate with the dog leg there. It's going to annoy me a little bit, but I've got to learn to live with things that aren't exactly right. Now get that connected in. I think just a petroleum refinery. Wow. That's going to be oil, plastics, and like metals. Big hit. That is absolutely ginormous. I think it will fit there. I'll put you over like that. So you're going to be right next to that area here. What we're going to need to do is feed the monster. Probably the best way to describe that. But I've just noticed the time, guys. I've gone way over time as usual, so this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. The next part, we're going to keep growing the city up. I mean, the city is expanding really quickly, which is both good and bad, because when you get massive growth like this in a city, life can get a little bit difficult for you. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.